case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
A 1974 Supreme Court case, Morton v. Mancari, revolved around a controversial policy adopted by the Bureau of Indian Affairs, BIA. The policy provided priority in hiring and promotions to Native Americans, stirring resentment and a subsequent legal challenge from non-Native American employees who claimed it amounted to racial discrimination. The point of contention? The Indian preference policy? The non-Native employees argued that the policy was discriminatory and that it violated the Due Process Clause of the Fifth Amendment. A lower court initially sided with these employees, stating that the policy had been implicitly repealed by the Equal Employment Opportunity Act of 1972. The issue found its way to the Supreme Court, presenting the latter with the challenge of interpreting the legislation in light of purported racial discrimination, the Equal Employment Opportunity Act, and the inherent rights of Native American tribes. The ruling, the Indian preference policy, was not only constitutional, but had not been repealed by later legislation. Justice Blackmun delivered the majority opinion. He explained that the policy was rooted in the Indian Reorganization Act of 1934, which provided employment preference to qualified Native Americans within the BIA. Importantly, Blackmun clarified that such a policy was not racial discrimination, but rather a promotion of self-governance among sovereign tribal entities. The Supreme Court disputed the district court's interpretation, arguing instead that unless Congress explicitly sought to repeal the Indian preference policy, it remained legitimate. As such, the policy was ruled legally valid, its promotion of Indian self-government considered rational and not discriminatory. The decision ultimately reversed the district court's judgment, with the case sent back for further proceedings in line with the Supreme Court's interpretation.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.